Here we are, folks, up in the Blue Mountains above Hamburg. A couple pictures there I'm going to show you of the mountain we're about to hike up. If anybody knows where the pinnacle is, we are on the left side of 61, or the western side of Route 61, and we're going to be going up to the Appalacian Trail. Again, that's me and my grandson. Looking forward to today's hike. We'll probably eat lunch up top, and then we'll trek back. Expect this to be about a 4-hour walk or so. And as you can see over my shoulder, this is from that snow that we had the day before Thanksgiving. It's good coating. Sun just went away. A little cool right now. I heard it's in the 30s. But we're about to get out there and enjoy ourselves. Again, you can see the hat changing colors as it gets bright and dull. All right, here we go. Here's the path we're going to be walking up to get started. This is the first year I see that they put a private drive sign up, and I don't think that's legal, but I'll check with the rangers later sometime. All right, guys, here we go. All right, folks, as you can hear, I'm already huffing and puffing. That is one big hill to climb. If you look through the trees, you see we're not even halfway yet. Very, very, very steep coming up here. Break time. This might be half gone by the time we turn around and go back, so I'm going to take a before and after picture of this thing. Interesting. As you can see, that is a steep road. It gets down there. Okay, working our way toward the first fire break. Now, I expect on the way back we're going to be coming down that fire break and hitting this trail to go down to the truck. But as soon as I get there, I'm going to give you a shot of how pretty it is. Coming out to the fire trail. Here's the first one that's going back down the mountain road where our truck is parked. There is the border of the Blue Mountain Academy along that road. And hard to see it, but up the mountain, right about there, we're going to be taking a left turn and traveling on the Dynamite Trail. But you can just barely see the fire break that goes through the trees that will be coming back down, hopefully. Yep.
Never been in one.
Well, you're on one now, and that is one beautiful sight. There's the path we just came up. Little road. As you can see, there's tire tracks. We had a little 4x4 pass us coming up at the bottom, but we got a lot of climbing to do yet. I'm going to check the elevation here in a second, see where we're at. We're about halfway up, looking way back through the trees. You can actually see the same scene that I took on my Appalachian Trail visit, way out there in the distance with the snow on it. And as far away as we are of Highway 7822, you can still hear the trucks in the background. When we get up to the top, you're going to be able to hear the trucks from 7822. That's how noisy they are. All right, continuing on the path, heading up this way. I can't believe the battery's dead already. All right, we're going to have to change batteries. No, I'm not checking the battery. I didn't say I was going to continue to. Well, folks, this is known as the old Dynamite Trail. That they used to bring mules up, and they used to bring stone down from this area. But as you can see, we're still climbing. We're just about at a mile. We're at 9/10 now from when we started. But it's going from 663 foot elevation to well above 800. So we're still climbing. Still have 200 more foot to the Appalachian Trail. Straight up. Battery showing low. All right, struggling with a very low battery. I don't want to change them yet. It's flashing at me. But I wanted to take a panorama view to include the trail that they used to use with the donkeys 70, 80 years ago all the way up to where we're going to marry it right there of the Dynamite Trail, where they used to take all the stone down. As we climb, you can see the steepness of what we came up, and in the distance now you'll be able to see more and more. Once we hit the App Trail, it's going to be a pretty picture. We are, ouch, getting snowed on. Ouch, getting hit by snowballs from the trees. Oh my, a little bit of breeze comes through and it really does us in. So, I don't know, a lot of you guys consider that a fail. I don't, that was fun. Further up we get, as you can see now, we're up at 1,100 foot. Climb, climb, climb. A lot more snow up here, but it's fun. It's one hell of a hill to climb, but I have a feeling around that bend way up there, we hit that curve, we're going to be very, very close to the Appalacian Trail. Getting closer and closer. There's that turn I was talking about. Now going back to where we just came from, we stopped at one of the logs, cleaned it off. There's about 6 inches of snow up here, but you can see it's leveled off finally. It's getting easier, but after climbing, it's not easy yet. Once we hit the App Trail, I'll be very happy. Okay, to give you another indication of how far, I stand corrected, how down and up this thing is. That really is down there. Anyways, here's about what we got left to go to the top. We're almost there. I think we have another 100 foot to go in elevation, and we are at the top. As you can tell, it's getting cold up here. Dusty had to wrap the old sweater around the neck. Of course, you got snowed on the neck on that last tree, but had to break out my hood also, bring it up around. Ears were getting cold, wind was starting to blow. It got a little on the bad side up here, and I don't expect it to get any better. So here we go, last little bit uphill, I hope. Folks, we stopped here. We probably have 100 foot to get to the Appalachian Trail, but I wanted to show you the trees and the thought process behind what I'm seeing. That was a nor'easter that came through for us. Right up the coast, the wind was whipping in, the cold air was whipping in from the northeast. Precipitation was coming up to meet it, and the wind was actually blowing the snow from the northeast, which is the side of the tree that's all covered in white. But yeah, we're walking virtually due north right now, which is straight ahead. And when we crest right there, we're going to be able to see Schuylkill County. Break time. Just as I called it, we were within 100 foot of the Appalachian Trail, and way out there in the distance is Schuylkill County. So we made it. We're here. Somebody's already beat us to it, and the trail runs right here. There's a white mark on the tree right there. You can see the difference from the snow to the white mark. Appalachian Trail, we made it. We are at 1,340 feet on the mark. We're going to be going out that way. We just came up this fire break. What a climb. I'm happy. Been through here once before on my very first video, and I filmed this exact shot on this side and on that side of Schuylkill County. This time it's covered in 6 inches of snow. All right. Okay, stuck our trekking pole into the snow up here at the top. And that white mark right there is about where it went to, maybe a ½ inch to an inch below it, but you can see the distance. That's a good 7 or 8 inches of snow up here. And we're following the trail. We've got footprints in the snow already, so people have been here before us, maybe yesterday. But we're gonna go find a place to stop and heat up some hot coffee and eat some protein. Such a pretty picture. Oh my God, such a pretty picture. Didn't think we'd see any footprints up here. like I showed you back there at that last turn, but we are. Looks like it might have even been 5, 6 people going through here already. Maybe not that, maybe 3 or 4, but still people hiking even out in the snow. But this is what you call pretty. Now also, these footprints are after the snow fell. They're on top, you can see them plain as day. And here we go, duck another tree. Ah! Oh well, that's what happens when you're tired. Watch, Dusty.
I got it.
All right, we're gonna find a place to sit down, take a break, heat some water, drink some coffee. Out for now. I don't know if we're gonna find a log to sit down on.
Don't know.
Hey, Kay, stop right there. All right, I'm gonna film it a little bit right here and now. Well, I got the stove out. Get this thing cooking. All right. Now we get the. There it is. There it was. Yep. Shit. Look at this.
I figured flip it over, let it. It's burning the other side of that tree.
I know.
There we go. Get the sandwich out of the.
It's still burning too.
You want to put it in some snow? The whole thing?
No, we're okay now. Did you bump it or?
I think it just went.
It just went. Wasted all that water.
I don't.
All right. Accidents happen, right?
They do.
I was just gonna say, put it in the cup.
This turned into a vaudeville act. Stove falls, gloves fall,
Yeah,
snow falls.
Boy, that sucker's heating up real quick. All right, time to turn the camera off after that vaudeville act. All right, enough filming of us. Okay, folks, even the battery on this is going down because of the cold. But I just wanted to show you that we're done. We cleaned up. I'm going to have Dusty take a picture of how we carry our trash out. There you go, Dusty. Show the back. There it is. All our trash is in that bag, and it goes with us. All right, going to try to conserve battery. Going to back up to the path. Keep on walking. All right, walking through along the mountain. Came upon the first fire break again. That's the one where we walked up toward the Dynamite Trail. It's not very strong, but it is there. You can see the trees have all been cut back at the tops. But we're going to be heading down. There's a good picture right there. See it, Dusty, out in the distance. You can see other mountain ranges down toward Redding. That part of the Appalacian Trail right there, and you can see the mark on the tree. I'll zoom you right in, right there. That part goes down to Port Clinton. That's the part that I walked up on my very, very first film. Even though I saw this fire break, I didn't know this is the one that took us back down to the cabin. So I just kept on going until I got to the second fire break, thinking that was it. Then again got confused and went all the way out to the road and down to the state game lands, and then walked down that windy path But Dusty and I are going down this way. Let's see how it goes. All right, we're still within the boundaries of the Appalacian Trail and came upon this. Looks like we had people staying up here, had themselves a fire built, got themselves walking all throughout the woods here. See all their trails, and the wind's coming up behind us, and we've got to go that way. As you can see, that's a big drop. It goes down real quick, so we're going to be real careful. All right, coming down the mountain, we hit almost an impassable place. This sucker drops real quick, straight down. But I remember this. There's the rest of the fire trail. If you look straight ahead,
That path.
that's the rest of this fire break. And they're going to be coming through here maybe this summer or next and clearing this all out again with their big machines. That's it for now. Wish us luck. We're going downhill. This is a lot harder than it seems, I'll tell you.
It is, but it's fun.
Yeah, and you got them slippery boots on. There you go. That's using your head. Hard to believe we're coming down this hill. That sucker is steep. And we got a little bit more to go till we hit the road. Wow. To give you an indication of how high we are yet. There's Dusty. He's not more than 50 feet from me. But there's the scene out in front of us. Really gorgeous. Looks like we might be coming upon the path. I'm not positive. According to GPS, we're probably within 100 yards of the path, but again, it's still a steep downhill. Well, folks, we did it. Right there is where he had parked his little four-wheeler, and we took off a path going up to the left right there. We came down that mountainside. So we made the big loop. We're now heading back toward the cabin, and as you can see by his tracks in the snow, he's already taken off and going back. Had no idea what he was doing out here, maybe marking his tree stand or something. Had the two kids with him. But that's it, we're heading back. Yeah, don't squeeze it too hard, then you get more in. Yeah, that's cleaner water.
Couple ice chips in there, keep it cool.
Yeah, right.
Duck call.
Now what you want to do is drink some of that to taste it, right? We're going to go down with what's left in there.
Squeeze it through to make sure it gets going.
Not only that, we're going to go down there, we're going to pour out what's in there into a cup so you can see it. There you go. Look how clean it is. Taste it. Taste it. Put it up. Put it up in the air.
It's good.
What's it
A
like?
little bit of dirt from the when I dropped it, but it's good.
It's clean water. It's clean water. And you know what that's going to look like in there. It's going to be muddy.
I almost want to fill this up again so I can carry it with me.
Well, do it. Give me the... I got it for you so you can use it, and you need to practice with it.
There we go.
Okay, folks, battery's flashing at me. It's going to be a quick one. I want to be able to tape down at the truck so we know how many miles we got. But there's the scene. We made it back to the cabin. Very happy. That last fire trail was very, very steep. There's the cabin. Urban's cabin in the Blue Mountains. All right, folks, we're back. 1.4 going up, 1.63 going up, 1.4 coming back along the App Trail. Cut it shorter for us. I'll be putting it on YouTube later this evening. We made it. We stopped at the cabin, got some fresh water to drink, tried Dusty's new Life Straw. Very, very happy with it. Really cleans the water up. It's cool. It stayed cool the whole time. Very happy with the walk. It was strenuous. It was a hard one. That's probably the hardest one I've done so far, and Dusty was with me the whole time. So I'm just going to spin this around real quick for Dusty to say see ya. Where you at? There you go.
Dude.
That's it. We're all done. Stay strong, patient, and trust your journey. You'll come back.